From the very first second, I knew something wasn't right. It wasn't some dramatic movie scene. No sad music playing in the background. It was worse. It was that feeling, the one that tightens your chest when you see something you don't want to see, but you've already seen it. It was my sister. My own sister. And it was my fiancé. If you're here, you probably know what it feels like to be broken from the inside. You know what it's like to look at the person you love and realize you don't know them anymore. You know what it means to trust. And to lose everything in a single moment. Let me tell you what happened. I was supposed to get married in 6 months. The dress was almost ready. The venue was booked. My mom cried every time we talked about the wedding. My sister was with me at every makeup trial, every flower decision. She was my maid of honor. My best friend since we were little. We grew up sharing a bedroom. Secrets. Clothes. Fears. She knew everything about me. Everything. And him, well, he came into my life the way dream stories do. He made me laugh. He held me tight. He told me I was his piece. That he wanted to grow old with me. I believed him. Because when someone looks into your eyes and promises you the world, you want to believe them. You don't analyze. You don't suspect. You just love. The first signs were small. So small that I feel foolish remembering them. Messages he deleted because they were from work. My sister defending him before I even finished complaining. Strange looks at family gatherings. Awkward silences when I walked into a room. But we don't want to see what hurts. I remember the exact day. I left work early because I wasn't feeling well. A terrible headache. I thought I'd surprise him with his favorite food. It was Thursday. Our movie night at home. I opened the door. I heard laughter. Not normal laughter. Soft, intimate laughter. The kind you don't share with just anyone. And there they were. On my couch. Close. Too close. They weren't kissing in that exact second. I almost wish they had been. It would have been clearer. But their bodies were speaking. Their hands. The way they pulled apart too quickly. My sister had her hand on his chest. And he had that look. The look people have when they get caught. The silence was endless. I looked at one. Then the other. I felt like I left my body. Like I was watching my own life from the outside. What's going on? I asked. And no one answered. Because when betrayal is real, there's no explanation big enough. My sister started crying first. The irony. Her crying. I'm sorry, we didn't want you to find out like this. Like this. As if there's a right way to find out your sister has been sleeping with your fiancé. I felt nauseous. Angry. I felt something break inside me with a sound no one else could hear. He tried to talk. Said it was a mistake. That it only happened once. That he was confused. That he loved me. My sister said she never meant to hurt me. That it just happened. It just happened. The most cowardly phrase in the world. Nothing just happens. Betrayal is built. Message by message. Look by look. Excuse by excuse. I left the house that day. I walked without direction. I cried in the street. I sat on a bench like just another stranger with a shattered heart. But this wasn't an ordinary heartbreak. It was double. It was my partner and my blood. That night I slept at a friend's house. I couldn't close my eyes. The images replayed over and over. I thought about all the times I left them alone. All the times I trusted. All the times I defended my sister. And I felt stupid. Humiliated. Small. The next day, he called me 32 times. My sister, 17. I didn't answer. When I finally agreed to see them, it was because I needed the full truth. Not pieces. Not excuses. And the truth hurt more than I imagined. It wasn't once. It was months. Months of hidden messages. Months of meeting while I was at work. Months of looking into my eyes and saying, I love you. Do you know what hurts the most? It's not the sex. It's not even the physical betrayal. It's the complicity. It's that they laughed together knowing they were lying to me. It's that they shared a secret that was destroying me. My sister told me she had always felt overshadowed by me. That I was the perfect one. That for once, someone chose her. And that someone was the man who proposed to me. I looked at her and didn't recognize the little girl who used to hold me during storms. I told her something I never thought I would say. I lost you. And it was true. I didn't just lose my fiancé. I lost my sister. I canceled the wedding, returned gifts, explained things to family, endured pitying looks, rumors. Some even hinted that maybe it was partly my fault, that maybe I neglected the relationship. As if that could justify this. There were days I didn't want to get out of bed. Days I looked at old pictures and cried until I couldn't breathe. But there was also a moment, small, quiet, when something shifted. I looked at myself in the mirror. Swollen eyes. Exhausted face. And I asked myself a question that scared me. Do I really want someone who is capable of doing this to me? The answer was clear. No. The pain didn't disappear overnight. I'm not one of those people who say, I woke up stronger the next day. No. I crawled. But every day, a little less. I blocked their numbers. Stopped checking social media. Started therapy. Started talking. Letting the shame out. Because it wasn't mine. The shame belongs to the one who betrays, not the one who trusts. Over time, I found out they tried to be together officially. They didn't even last a year. A relationship that begins with betrayal rarely ends in peace. As for me, I learned something I never wanted to learn this way. Love should not hurt like that. Someone who loves you protects you, not exposes you. Family is not always the same as loyalty. And we survive. Even when we think we won't. If you're living something similar, if you've been cheated on, betrayed, left shattered, breathe. You're not crazy. You're not overreacting. It's not your fault. The pain you feel is proportional to what you gave. And that says something beautiful about you. But listen to this carefully. Don't become what broke you. It's easy to want revenge. Easy to think, now it's my turn to hurt someone. But every betrayal creates a chain of broken people. I could have chosen hatred forever. I could have tried to destroy them. I didn't. I chose to rebuild myself. Today, years later, I can tell this story without my voice shaking. Not because it didn't hurt, but because I healed. And if there's one thing I want you to take from this confession, it's this. Infidelity is not a small mistake. It's a repeated decision. It's a deep act of disrespect. And it leaves scars that last for years. If you're tempted to cheat, think twice. You don't just break a relationship. You break someone's trust and love. And if you were cheated on, don't close your heart forever. Don't punish the next person for what someone else did. Don't lose your ability to love because others didn't know how. I thought I lost everything that day, but I didn't. I lost two people who didn't know how to value me. And I found myself. If this story feels like yours, let me tell you something, looking you straight in the eyes. You will be okay. Not today. Not tomorrow. But one day you'll wake up, and pain won't be the first thing you feel. And that day, you'll understand that betrayal didn't define your story. It was just a chapter. One that will never repeat itself.